Now, going over to the political part of the podcast, you have the Burnout driver who, quote unquote, destroyed a pride mural painted on the ground, now arrested and facing a felony in Florida. Will DeSantis eventually pardon him? Many are wondering. Now, this is brought to us thanks to Raw Alerts over at X Twitter. And they say, quote, breaking, Florida police have arrested a 18-year-old Christian Meyer for driving and doing donut burnouts and leaving tire marks all over a Pride Street mural. The St. Petersburg police have announced that they have arrested and taken 18-year-old Christian Meyer into custody for performing donut burnouts and leaving tire marks over the Pride mural on May 22nd in St. Petersburg, Florida. This act caused significant damage to the landscape painting and sparked an uproar from the LGBTQ IA plus community. Officials say that the 18-year-old is now being charged with a felony criminal mischief and street racing. And I was gonna say, let's you be the judge of that. Let's play that video really quick. That was crappy music. That. What? Come on, next Twitter. About 40 seconds long. What kind of car does he have? I'm a gearhead, I should be able to identify this. Got a fair amount of torque, could do some type of burnout. Certainly not a Mitsubishi Mirage. Automotive burn. It's a really crappy camera. I'm not sure how they identified the license plate in this. I'm just doing some burnouts. And the streets. As one mostly does. Or if you're on a budget, you just do it in snow-covered streets like me in the Midwest. Great way to have fun. I mean, from a technical perspective, that was actually pretty well executed. Watch that again. That was a really smooth exit. One, he's doing a couple of burnouts, doing nice donuts around and around and around. Gets there, gracefully exits. Man, that was pretty well executed. Got some technical or driving technical acumen in him. Went pretty well. Got 2.3 million views and 15,000 likes. Now it's being charged with a felony for doing a burnout. And again, the dumbest thing on the planet. There are many theories of why they're painting these on the streets. Maybe it's just thought control. Maybe they're just baiting people or entrapment. But of all the places to put any ideology, putting it on the streets where it will inherently get dirty anyway because it is the street is one of the weirdest, dumbest places you can put any product or any advertisement I could possibly fathom. Yet they keep doing it time and time again. Maybe it's so they can keep baiting people like this. It's unfathomable. Like, I would never put a company logo on the ground like that. Especially if it's something that's supposed to be moderately durable. That's supposed to last forever how long. And fascinatingly enough, again, they're classifying as hate crime. If you burn the American flag, that's protected free speech. And I'm not sure if this specific controversy or political or cultural debate has gone to the Supreme Court yet in terms of, well, I guess is that LGBT a protected class, so you can't burn their flag, but you can burn the American flag. I'm surprised it hasn't been challenged more in court. In terms of the court of public opinion, it's fascinating how many quote-unquote Americans cheer the burning of the American flag. In fact, those same people who say, oh yeah, it's free speech, those are the same people who want you arrested for these types of flag burnings, which again, in terms of fairness, you should be consistent around everything. Either you can burn all the flags, or you can't, or you can only, like, it should be equally applied, is what I'm attempting to eloquently say. And if you could do me a favor and click that subscribe button, it may very well assist my speaking ineptitudes. When I first started the show, believe it or not, spoke mostly monotone, spoke way too fast, yes, even faster than now, and I stumbled over my words, debatably as bad or worse than Biden. But as I've gained more subscribers, I've slowly but surely been able to speak more and more eloquently. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you tuned in again, you already subscribed, give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, or comment, let me know what I can do better. Now, going to the comments section, one of the first ones goes from Art Candy, one of our favorite leftists. Well, not really, but appreciate her perspective because echo chambers get a little bit boring. She's very much a leftist, and there's a silly name. Her name is Art Candy, spelled Candee, which, again, ridiculous. That's how you spell it. And her emoji pictures that you can have those in your profile name is a popcorn, which I'm pretty sure is salty, and then water in a straw, which I can't believe a serial killer drinks water out of a straw. Have you ever heard that? Unless someone has a disability. I've never heard that. But those things are, in fact, not candy. Just a ridiculous name. As ridiculous as something like topping. Oh, wait. I partially digress. Nevertheless, she says, good. He can't deface property just because he doesn't like it. Unquote. She got 91 likes. Many people do agree with her. can't help but think she's the same person that would applaud people burning the American flag. But she got some of the most responses. She got 403 responses. See what people responded to her with. One of the first ones comes from Vet 0917, dad, husband, retired Navy veteran, war veteran. Long name, but nevertheless, good one. He says, interesting. During the Summer of Love riots, people burned down stores and looted like crazy, but that wasn't a felony, and almost no one was even charged. But this is worse? Give me a break. The woke police are ruining our nation, unquote. Getting 139 likes. Jimmy Hardigan, which I agree with this, he says, then why is it on the street? Getting 190 likes, which, yes, again, why put it there? It's literally in the worst possible place for a product placement or anything, because you will inevitably, especially in Democrat cities, they'll get just thrown trash in San Francisco, get human feces on it, and over time, this will get tire tracks on it. Granted, his was at a much more accelerated rate, but nevertheless, you have Tim McGraw, GFI, saying he didn't deface it, he staged a counter-protest, getting 181 likes, which, again, from a legal perspective, it'll be interesting to see if anyone tries to make that legal justification that is protected speech, because that's a form of protest. I don't know, and it's even more ridiculous. I mean, this is our country's almost $35 trillion in debt, and yet we're paying to paint stuff on the ground, which will inevitably get dirty. To me, and again, maybe it's just I'm a small business owner, I'm a little bit more frugal than the average person. To me, that just seems to be the dumbest waste of money on the planet. No matter what the picture is, you're putting it on the ground. Nick Red Cloud said the government is the one defacing the property, getting 126 likes. Nancy the Neanderthal says, correct, property destruction is only allowed if you're a liberal, getting 151 likes. Kelly wants America back, says, quote, cultist defends graffiti and calls it property, getting 152 likes. Bad Axe for the Girl says, and just whose property is it? Getting 69 likes, which, yep, it's the taxpayer's property. Let's see. Jeremy Wood says, I guess you were the same during the summer of 2020, getting 86 likes. So again, she got a lot of likes. I mean, her statement got 504 likes, but most of the comments are all roasting her, as the youth might say. Going back to the main comment section, you have Feminology saying, if people can burn American flags, then they should, and this should be free speech also, hoping Governor DeSantis will step in. It got 904 likes, which many people are speculating once again, he's 18, so he's an adult, but once he is actually convicted, then he can pardon him. I'm a little lost on the nuances of when in the process the governor can actually pardon someone, but there are many people mirroring Phenon's response with that sentiment. Scrolling down more and more, you got, what is this? Libercat Media TM saying insanity. It's the famous picture of CNN with literally the city burning behind him, and the tagline is fury, but mostly peaceful protest after police shooting. And then below it says, one of these is a felony, and it has the tire marks on it's not the pride flag, it's the Progress Pride flag. Again, the vernacular is confusing, perhaps by intent, but it's hard to keep track of it. And good for the flag manufacturers, they are making a killing. That got 2.7 thousand likes. Let's see. Libercat Media TM also had a little picture juxtaposition. You have a gentleman saying it's free speech, it's called free speech, get over it, Nazis. Someone burning the Holy Bible. The same person now crying says, find out who did this and arrest him. It's someone burning the pride flag. Got 3.4 thousand likes. Let's see. Rosetto Carzo says, I fully support this. Do you? And it's an AI, well, maybe just a graphic designer, but someone, good, I don't know if it's good or bad marketing, depending on what, it's definitely not a brand endorsement by Ford, but you can tell it's a Ford pickup truck. It does the burnouts over the trans flag on the ground. It says, Black Lives Matter. And that got 3.5 thousand likes, which, again, Ford would never do because that would alienate a portion of the market for them. The Red Wave Press says, so Christian is being charged with a felony for doing a donut on a pride mural, but burning the American flag in public is considered free speech. Very interesting, unquote. Getting 2.8 thousand likes. USMC Lady Vet says, if you can burn the American flag, you can drive over a pride mural. First Amendment, baby, getting 7.1 thousand likes. Valentina Gomez, which she's pretty good at marketing. If I were her, I would put something in here that lets people know she's running for office. I only know that because I clicked her profile because I see her so consistently. But nevertheless, she says the stupid Pride Month is over. He's helping taxpayers by removing the paint and getting it ready for 4th of July. God bless America. Got 3.9 thousand likes. Diane Marie says the George Floyd riots of 2020 and nothing was done. A little video of the George Floyd fires. Got 1.5 thousand likes. Let's see. Spitfire says, so much for DeSantis stopping this crap, getting 769 likes. Wonder what people responded to him. A couple people saying he's a fraud. A lot of people saying he's over. See, Rose said, so the mural on the street is protected, but our flag is not. Getting 540 likes. Random Lib says, give him a medal. And here's another one. This is a truck. This is a fancy one. It's a dually. And fascinatingly enough, the truck does not break down, which is a rare thing. And this is, I think this is one of the first instances where you had a truck doing a burnout over the progress flag. They got 1.9 thousand likes. So it'll be interesting to see what type of defense he tries to mount when this does go to court. I mean, because again, this is a felony. It's pretty, well, I was going to say, I don't know if this is dark humor or just sad, but some might call it a road bump, pun mildly intended, in terms of your career path. I mean, in many instances, you won't be able to get a job at a company because you have to check the box, that mark that says you are a convicted felon. So it'll be interesting to see if he just gets pardoned, or again, in many instances, you also have that little box where you're allowed to explain your circumstances. I'm not sure how many companies actually read that, or if they just has the automated, or in many cases, the automated system just automatically throw the resume out. But yeah, we're seeing this happen more and more. So this is going to be moving through the courts, and I mean, eventually we'll have a definitive answer. And again, in this case, I don't think we didn't see exactly how much this cost the city to actually paint that on the ground. Which any dollar amount over a cent is too much, because again, it will inevitably get dirty again. But I mean, we're seeing these murals come up more and more and more throughout the whole calendar year, and the protests against them are increasing in frequency. So it seems like culturally people are starting to push back. Now, politically, I mean, which way the judge is going to rule, who's going to be supporting which side, it'll be fascinating to see at the end of the day what happens to this young man, or adult, whatever I call him. Let me know in the comments. Have you, anecdotally speaking, I have not yet seen one of these murals in my area, but let me know, have you seen them in your area? Are there people either peacefully protest or not peacefully protesting them? Let me know in the comments. As always, I'd be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.